This year, the opera that Summerscape will produce is an opera called Demon, The Demon, by Anton Rubinstein. It is a fantastically beautiful piece. It has a serious reputation, but somewhat hidden reputation, largely because Anton Rubinstein, the composer, was, next to Tchaikovsky, the most famous Russian composer and musician of the 19th century, not only in Russia, but throughout Europe and America. It was written in 1870, I think it was premiered in 1871, and it's based on a poem by the Russian writer Mikhail Lermontov. This demon story, which he wrote, which is a kind of fantastic story, not a historical story, it's a kind of allegorical story, if you will, was considered so racy that it was banned, actually, until 1860. And it became the most popularly read historical poem, if you will, in Russian literature. So the main character is an obsessive Mephistophelian character that's often like the devil, or the agent of the devil, and with supernatural powers. And so there's kind of fantasy, supernatural aspect to this. And the princess is Tamara is a kind of innocent, idealized female figure. And the opera is more similar, I think, for listeners to Tchaikovsky, although there is a moment in the opera surrounding the musical description of the princess that will sound very Russian or Oriental, if you will, exotic, the way we identify with Mussorgsky or Rimsky-Korsakov or Balakirev or any of the so-called Mighty Handful, the Mighty Five. And it will be directed by Thaddeus Strasburger, and we have a fantastic cast. And we think this will be a great hit. And the story is absolutely a classic, fantasy story. This is a romantic story which does actually probe the sense that desire is evil, and that sexual desire is evil, and that seduction is a form of manipulation and fraud and destruction, and recasts the feminine as a kind of pure, non-sexual evocation of the beautiful and the sublime without the dark aspects of sexuality. What makes the story so riveting, because it's not about a demon, it's not about extraterrestrial beings, it's about ourselves. And this is a great literary and musical evocation of the human sentiments that are involved in this set of myths and ideas.